Russia. Much love to everybody in Russia. We do have a submission. Shout out to my man Ivan hailing out of Russia. And we do have an announcement. And I want to thank everybody who taps into the show with whichever vehicle that you use, whether you're live on the Instagram, whether you're on the application, whether you're on Apple TV, Google TV. I want to send a big shout out to our 360 live internet radio family. Just to celebrate with y'all, we cracked 48,000 viewers in one shot, so that felt good. Shout out to everybody. And one of our viewers who listened to the app, in their email, if you want to send in your business questions, you can send it in the chat. You can send it to thedesk@spurbrooklyn.com. And the phone lines are open. Last week we had a little problem with that, so if you want to call in, if you got an album out or you got something you're working with, feel free to send that. If you got a business question that you kind of don't want in the chat, Zeros, I see you. You got in the chat, you can most definitely send that. But I want to send a big shout out to everybody who do come on to the show that really love the show. I know one of the emails was like, yo, you give your Instagram family much attention. And I just want to say, for those that are listening on the app, it's so much easy because they're so interactive. So if you want me to acknowledge you like Ivan, shout out to Ivan in Russia. He makes his presence known wherever you hailing from. Send the email now or call in. Send a call in. We'll answer the WhatsApp if we got to. We'll answer. But without further ado, and we're going to go into our next misconception right after this one. This was a submission from Ivan out of Russia. He said this is his new bop. I know. You see how hip hop just translates. Let's go into this one. This is the remix. Golden 562. Let's check it out.
This is the A&R Desk with Spud Brooklyn.
Play nice, I'm no bark, I'm all bite. Pitbull, I hold tight, I shake shit like throwing dice. A street dude who cleaned up, dirty hands but play rough. Don't try to play with us. One phone call, I got Long Beach aiming up. Brooklyn to the Bay, yo Golden.
All day.
That's all she gotta say, it's that SMG. Recite it in your mirror while the boogeyman speak. While we nightmare the beach, rapping 10th and Walnut. Cornelia, I'm known from. It's coastal and all love till you cross us, it's all up. She big bougie, this a big movie. Nothing you could do with, that type shit.
Big bougie type shit. You know what I'm talking about. Big bougie type shit. They was thinking that I'm done, but baby, I'm just really heating up. Signed with SMG, but now I'm really about to eat it up. Miss Jackson on the line said, go and turn the speakers up. Now every time I drop, I got the whole team teeing up. Ain't no fluff in my grind. I've been stacking through the hate. BBTS had them shook, but now they trying to get a play. A golden state of mind, but I'm the talk in every fucking state. Made them all believe that I'ma put it in a fade. Everywhere, not just in my fucking city. It don't matter either coast. I got hitters fucking with me. Bitches gotta shake their ass to get they song a fucking play. I just sit here looking pretty, I'm already on replay. Big bougie type shit. What I'm talking about? SMG. Big bougie type shit. What's up? See, I'm the type they try to copy, but they never get it right. And I'm the type to take your man and send him back the same night. All this big bougie shit got him nervous in the light. Tell the DJ run it back, this that bad bitch right. And I've been big body stepping, I don't follow no script. I'm the real definition of big bougie type shit. I've been front row sitting, I ain't never been picked. I just made my own lane, now they riding on my drip. Big bougie type shit. All you bitches suck my dick. Big bougie type shit. Lame niggas ain't nothing quit. Thinking that I'm done, but I'm just heating up. Signed with SMG, but now I'm really about to heat it up. It's Jackson on the line, said go and turn your speakers up. Now every time I drop, I got the whole team teeing up.
That right there was Golden 562 featuring yours truly. Yo, Ivan, I'm gonna let you slide, Ivan. Ivan gonna say why the song is playing, and I take this that you got a great sense of humor, Ivan. I take this you have a great sense of humor. He says, by the way, who she featured with? like 100 question marks. Ivan, I'm gonna let you ride with that. He alright. That dude alright. You know, whoever that is, he alright. But let's get back to the set, y'all. The first misconception that I mentioned that artists really have of the music industry is that an A&R can get you signed, right? We understand that A&R can't get you signed. Now they have the tools and the position too, but just because they're A&R, they can't. They have to prove themselves to the label, right? They have to. It doesn't matter. So be careful with that. One of the second things is when we hear artists say, yo, so-and-so signed $1 million deal. I don't think people understand what signing $1 million deal means. Signing $1 million deal means you $1 million in the hole before your album even came out. See, there's a misconception about signing a deal thinking that your advance is actually the payment for your deal. That's just the value of what they say they will put up front now for you to quit your job, look like something, and focus on your music. Now, the problem with having a big advance in the beginning, with a lot of people don't know, the word recoupable is very powerful. And this is where artists get like, yo, I can't believe I didn't make no money. Because when a label puts a lot of money in you, chances are they're going to put a lot of money to make sure their money is made back. It's a loan. Golden put in the chat. It's a loan. It's most definitely a loan. So what they do is recoupable. So when they throw you, when they send you to the studio, and you fly your whole family out, and you making requests like, I want all the orange peanuts. When they put your big billboard in Times Square in the city, which is almost like a 75,000, the Main Street billboards, like 75,000, damn near $100,000 a month. When they do all the radio runs, and then when they even throw your album release party, and they invite all these celebrities, and they blocked out the big club in Miami and the bar and all that, and they just racking up stuff in your flights and your hotels and your per diem, because you know you gotta get money and the rentals and all that. And while we are happy, we got $1 million, we got a record deal, we just racked up about $4 million in debt, right? So that first million that they gave you, your $1 million deal, is actually the loan of advance. That's why it's called an advancement. We're gonna pay this now with the hopes to get it back. Now, well, that $4 million that you racked up isn't deducted from the money that you made yet, right? It's not deducted. What happens is we gotta make a deal, right, of what a percentage. So say for instance, I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown. Say for instance, you and the record label went 50-50. Now you racked up $4 million already between overhead, budget. Your album drops, and you made $4 million in sales. That $4 million in sales is not from the gross, because we made a 50-50 deal. What you racked up on the side has nothing to do with our 50-50 deal. So from that 4 million, if we went 50-50, that's 2 million for me, 2 million for, no, not for you, because you owe me 4 million. So I'm gonna take my 2 million, which I'm gonna keep the whole 4 million, and now you only owe me 2. And this is why artists say, yo, I ain't make no money, I got robbed, because they don't understand the transaction which is taking place. So when you hear artists say they signed the $1 million deal, that just means they got an advance on their money that they're gonna owe. And trust me, if they put a big advance in any artist's pockets, chances are they're gonna put a lot of money in the expenses, because they know the game. So that's just a quick one for y'all to get the understanding on that. I want to send a big shout out to everybody that's jumping on Next Stars. I see you, Golden. I see you. What's up, Carlito Black? L Cam Q. What's going on, lady? I see you. MG presents Zeros. My man DJ Sam. DJ, you in the gym? I don't know if DJ Sam in the gym right now, because he's on a little too early right now to be in the gym, so he might be taking a cheat day. What's going on, Tim Dog? I see you. And SK 533600. So we're gonna go into this one called Tony Butcher Presents. It's called Long Live My Loved Ones. I like the energy that we getting, y'all. This is his first time submission on the show. So in the chat, let me know what y'all think about this. All right, let's check this out, and we go from there.
Yeah, it's so short, man. This is the A&R Desk with Spot Brooklyn.
Shit crazy out here, man. Be with someone one day, and the next day they gone. Just remember, always keep your head up and watch out for your family, man.
Sometimes I get high, reminisce and pour out some Dom Perignon. Cause when you see your loved one buried, it's hard to carry on. We got your son, so forever you straight. Until you lose one of your fam, you could never relate. Nah, I hope that I'm forgiven for peddling weight, and God let me in when I get to the heavenly gates. Cause when I got the news, couldn't believe it's true. Wanted to quit, but just for you, I'ma see it through. And your mama give the world just to bring you back. Just know we reppin' for Zoe when you see the angel hats. I done sinned so many times, wish I could take it back. But long as we alive, we gon' make sure your name intact. I just hope that when I go that I don't die in sin. I dim the lights, close my eyes and hear the violins. Trying to find peace and make life maintainable. The love lives on, but the pain's unexplainable. Damn.
If I told you that I'm doing fine. Oh no. Cause this type of pain can't escape how it weighs on my mind. Trying to be strong, move on, but it just don't feel right. So I'ma carry you forever. Live my love and ever. No, I never thought there'd be days that you wouldn't by my side. All the things I wanted to say, I just needed more time. Trying to be strong, move on, but it just don't feel right. So I'ma carry you forever and ever.
I do this shit for all my people that ain't here no more. It's been a minute since we hollered, I still hear you though. The shit they doing now, the shit that we was doing years ago. It's crazy now how different life is from a year ago. If heaven had a phone, I call it every day. My brother gone, but he's still watching over me on every play. If you my brother, then I'm with you right or wrong in any way. Ain't gotta ask me, cause you know I got you anyway. I never been to graduations or weddings, just funerals. I keep it lit and I handle business as usual. I'm showing love to all my folks, I hope it's mutual. You got me like I got you, it ain't nothing I won't do
And
for
it'd
you.
be a lie if I told you that I'm doing fine. Oh no. Cause this type of pain can't escape how it weighs on my mind. Trying to be strong, move on, but it just don't feel right. So I'ma carry you forever. Live my love and ever. No, I never thought there'd be days that you wouldn't by my side. All the things I wanted to say, I just needed more time. Trying to be strong, move on, but it just don't feel right. So I'ma carry you forever and ever.
Long live my loved ones, see I forever hold it down like I'm an anchor. If you jump, I'ma support you like your ankle. Just know I'm forever thankful. I ain't Kurt, but look at life from different angles. You see the picture I'm painting like an artist, this is major. Blood don't make you family, friends don't make you brothers. It's about that special bond that we all share with each other. I'ma carry you forever, so that torch stay lit forever. Cause that rain don't last forever, but my pain gon' last forever. My bro gone, it hit different, this ain't something I could plan for. Every night it's a fight in a battle you can't prepare for. We tryna find a way to cope, still got a long way to go. Long live my loved ones, and we gon' say it in the name
And
of
it'd be
Zoe.
a lie if I told you that I'm doing fine. Oh no. Cause this type of pain can't escape how it weighs on my mind. Trying to be strong, move on, but it just don't feel right. So I'ma carry you forever. Live my love and ever. No, I never thought there'd be days that you wouldn't by my side. All the things I wanted to say, I just needed more time. Trying to be strong, move on, but it just don't feel right. So I'ma carry you forever and ever.
The pain is real. They say the good die young. Now ain't that the truth? Don't take for granted the people you love, cause we definitely ain't promised tomorrow. I know you feel me, cause the pain is real. And I'm out.
Folks was feeling that one right there. It does hit home. It does hit home. Shout out to everybody that's on right now. If you just jumping on the A&R desk, we are going over some of the misconceptions of the music industry, as well as playing some music. So that's what we vibing on right now. I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown of what's next. So we got a group from Bosnia. Shout out to Bosnia. Like I said, we getting a real great international play, y'all. So we got a group called Roots and Royalty. They submitted. They said they want to know what the U.S. is thinking and feeling. So we're going to go into that one next. After that one, we got a Carlito Black. Then we got a Golden Joint. We're going to give you a sneak peek or something. And then we got a Slip. Shout out to Miss J. She submitted some stuff. And then we got some new submissions in between. We're going to go into. We also got a Playboy P submission again. But another misconception. And then after this one, I'm going to play a few records. I'm going to let a few records rock out. Let's get some vibes going. I hear a lot of people say, yo, I'm looking for, like, I want to get signed, you know what I'm saying? I need them to take care of everything and go through. And a big misconception when artists think about getting signed is that they automatically are deemed a budget. It's not true. I seen artists go viral and labels are interested in them. And in the process between going viral and their deal, what the labels do is they check this thing called the Schedule A. If you're an artist, get familiar with understanding what a Schedule A means. What a Schedule A means and what it does when labels or anyone looking for it, especially investors, is they want a receipt of anywhere your music is at and how much money it generated. This is called a Schedule A. Now you have to request the Schedule A. I can't even talk right now. The Schedule A. So you can't just be like, yo, I'm making all this money. No, they want the Schedule A directly from whether it's the distribution, whether it's Apple, wherever it's from, they want that. And then they calculate that, right? So I don't care how talented you are. I don't care if you're a phenomenal singer. And you could take off the world. Yes, the A&R might love you. The A&R might be like, yes, you are the one. Oh my God, you sound like this. Or I get goosebumps, yada, yada. But then that A&R got to go to a table of business people who don't really give a fuck about, how great and goosebumps you get. They don't care about that. Their job is business, numbers. Does the investment that we want to put into this accumulate to what it's already generating? So if your Schedule A is not cracking $100,000, please don't think your budget is gonna reflect that. Now there is cases where they see engagement continuing. I see a lot of artists, I don't want to say a lot of artists, but I've seen artists invest in paying a major artist to feature on their record. And then the record get some momentum. Now, some of the momentum does bleed into the artist's brand and career, but it's rare. It's rare. It's like being posted like on Fat Joe's story, right? The post is going to get a lot of engagement, but that engagement is happening because people are initially going to Fat Joe's. So say if 1,000 people went to your page, probably 20 might go back to your page and follow. I'm being generous, if that. So I see artists invest in that, and then they look at those numbers. Now, when numbers might not lie, they are not completely truthful. And what I mean in that case is those numbers are generated because of the guest that's involved. Now, when an artist submits this with they're looking at their analytics, like, yo, I'm jumping, I'm bubbling, I got 20 million views on my video, yada yada yada. When they look through the Schedule A, they'll be like, this one song got 20 million, and then this song got 5, this song got 10, this song got 15. So we would want to sign you and the artist that's on it, not you. So they might still sign you with the hopes of getting a head start in marketing and promo, but you won't get a budget. You won't. You'll be sitting there arguing for a budget, because when you sign your deal, it's not guaranteed that you'll get a budget. And that's one of the big misconceptions. I don't know if anybody ever heard of the group 41. They're a big group in New York. When they were going over to Republic Records, me and my man Sincere, we was there. And looking over the paperwork, I'm telling them, listen, at least try to get $20,000, because they don't got no budget margin for you. They signed their deal. Congratulations. They got their deal signed. And then when they were sitting there for the budget, and I kid you no lie, the CEO of the company, CEO, Avery Littman is his name, sat there in the meeting and was like, well, they gotta show us something for get some money for budget. He said it in the meeting, like as soon as they walked out the door, they gotta show us something to get a budget. It's been a few years and there hasn't been a real big budget. So that's a misconception. Because you sign a deal, you still gotta prove yourself. Actually, when you sign a deal, that's when more work actually happens, because it's easy to just be lackadaisical when there's no real money involved. All right, let's go into Roots and Royalty. This song is called Trippin'. After that, we're gonna go into a Carlito Black. Then we're gonna go into a Golden. Then we got Miss J. I'm gonna check this chat out right here. I see the chat was bubbling. So let's check this out, y'all.
This is the A&R Desk with Spud Brooklyn.
What's that? We've been tripping. Flexi, what's that? We've been tripping.
I like that question, Miss J. I'm gonna get to that.
Fuck that. We've been tripping. AC, what's that? We've been tripping. Flexi, what's that? We've been tripping. CJ, fuck that. We've been tripping.
Pushing up, you gotta stamina. When you do it, I got stamina. I got slide when I'm going now. I be wilding my life like I'm moving now. I got high, but I'm handy like Peter Pan. We just lead, they get crazy when I'm by the ball. Stuck on my business, they team me like overall. We switch it up and you feel the ball. Oh, this melody crazy. Started from bottom like how you wavy. They dream all the time, need a plug on my savings. I get on the boot where the piece got a savings. I fuck it up, who are some caddies? Couple of baddies, send me an 80. Been on a horseshoe, I ain't so ready. Step on your party and a minute get crazy. Oh yeah.
AC, what's that? We've been tripping. Flexi, what's that? We've been tripping. CJ, fuck that. We've been tripping. AC, what's that? We've been tripping. It's a hell of a night. I'm creeping all of my fights. I'm taking an oath, it's running all on my mind. I'm back in the game, I'm taking all of my fame. Yeah, all of my fame, back in the zoo. Nigga me rule, I gonna rule. I got the drip, I gotta try. They wanna fry, they wanna lie. I cannot die, nigga me beast.
Put out, get me a beat.
It's the big fish game, baby.
That right there was Roots and Royalty. Trippin'. That was the first time submission over here. They said they wanted to know what the US was feeling. That's what they said. They wanted to know if I believe they are listening on the app right now. They're on the app right now, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to y'all for the submission. I recognize the grind. Everybody got a grind and a vision. And in between the grind and the vision, not everybody's music is for everybody, right? That's one of the misconceptions as well. People be like, damn, they not feeling me, or if they is feeling me, that's a misconception. We're gonna go into a Carlito Black joint real quick, and then Miss J, I'm gonna go into that question right after that. But let's go into this Carlito Black joint. You lied. I think I ain't see this one. I seen a lot of Carlito Blacks, but the boy got a lot of visuals and a lot of work. So let's check this out, y'all. This is Carlito Black.
The feelings was true. That's why I'm no longer dealing with you. No longer dealing with you. You lied when you said the feelings was true. That's why I'm no longer dealing with you. Even when I knew better, I still tried to build with you. You did a lot of fake stuff, but I still kept it real with you. Appreciation, all I asked for. Look what I did for you. Even when you wrong, how you still play the victim too. I let my heart get involved, now it's hard to get rid of you. Guilt got you questioning me, just like an interview. Remind me of my actions from the past, thought you was something new. I can only blame me, how I get this comfortable. I hate getting attached, cause I hate feeling this vulnerable. I had your back and proved it, but look where you were running to. Can't keep it true, your actions showed me what you wanna do. Been solved the mystery, don't need to find another clue. You lied when you said the feelings was true. That's why I'm no longer dealing with you. No longer dealing with you. You lied when you said the feelings was true. That's why I'm no longer dealing with you. Let's talk facts, I wasn't perfect, I was great. As a man, I take responsibility for my mistakes. You get caught up in your wrong, and you choose to run away. Stop the crying and the lying, just look me in my face. You keep saying have faith, but I know this ain't my fate. Relationship with trash and toxic, for its time it was a waste. You only good when you sexing me, but act like you think less of me. I wanted the best for you, you didn't want the best of me. Feel like Post Malone, I fall apart cause you keep stressing me. Can't grow what you saw, I'm moving on respectfully. Only was important when another woman next to me. Only was important when another woman next to me. You lied when you said the feelings was true. That's why I'm no longer dealing with you. No longer dealing with you. You lied when you said the feelings was true. That's why I'm no longer dealing with you. You lied when you said the feelings was true. That's why I'm no longer dealing with you. No longer dealing with you. You lied when you said the feelings was true. That's why I'm no longer dealing with you.
That right there was Carlito Black. I ain't gonna front. I remember that one. But he still got them bangers. Shout out to him, Next Star. See ya. Keep burning the pavement. You got to. That's part of the grind. Miss Jackson had something, and DJ Sam had something as well. Miss Jackson asks, how can an independent artist get exposure with little or no budget? You know, one of the things that we really don't do in this day and age as artists is the live performing. Like, you know, and when we do these live performances, we do our one little set, and then we like, hey, yo, you like my joint, blah blah, and we walk off stage. Somebody be like, yo, follow me on so and so. But there's a magical moment between the stage and the front door, like the stage and the front door. There's a magical space where you could mingle and you could talk to people. You know how many times I've been in a space with an A&R or even the president of a record label or CEOs of record labels that people just don't know who they are, and they're like, damn, that artist is pretty dope. And then they'll come and they'll walk around and they'll get to like where me and this person is, and they'll look at us and they'll like nod, and then they'll talk to the other dude with the gold chains or the other rapper, and they'll come through and miss that moment. You got to work the field. When you don't have a budget, you got to use every outlet to get not only your name, your face. A lot of times what we only focus on is getting the music out, right? That's what most independent artists focus on. I got to get my music out. They record, put it out. Record, put it out. No, your face is very important. You know why? Your music is a service. You are the product. You are what labels would invest in to make your service go. Because if they only invest in a record, once that record gets played out, there's no more money. They want the factory. You are the factory. But if your face ain't recognizable to that, then you got the TikTok effect, right? You got the TikTok effect. And what I mean by the TikTok effect, I can ask my daughters right now, yo, what song is this? And they'll do the song, and they'll do the dance, and they'll do all that, and they'll sing it verbatim to the T, every word. And then I'll be like, who's the artist? I don't know. You know why they don't know? Because a lot of songs get the push. When we push a record, the artist don't get the branding, the record does. So then when the artist drops another song, there's no correlation to the record that I originally like, because I don't know that's you. So then when that record comes out, it gets no love, and then you be like, yo, they don't like me. No, they don't know you. So if you got no budget, yo, get your face in everything you can. Any podcast that will interview you. Anytime you could get on a mic at a live performance, oh, I'm not doing that show. If you ain't paying for it and it's free, that's free promo. There'll possibly be one person in that crowd who knows a million people that could share you, because what people do, share what they like. That's what we do. Yo, you heard that song? You ever heard this song? I really like this song. That's what we do. We share what we like because we know the demographic of the people we sharing it to. So let someone who likes your stuff share it. Let them be your walking billboard. But in order to do that, you gotta put yourself out there. Not just a record, because if you just push a record, I'm gonna be sharing that record with no who to you. And when you do your next record, I don't even know to share it. So that's one thing an artist could do without a budget. Get your fucking face. I'm sorry, I'm getting real passionate. Get your face out there. Let us know who you are. Yeah, music video is cool, but I gotta stumble across that. I might be in a spot with somebody. I can't tell you how many times I'm at a live show. Don't nobody work the crowd. Yo, check us out. Yo, follow me on Instagram. How many people? Maybe if they really like you, they'll do it. But when you get in that magic moment, when you walking around, especially with alcohol in it, we already been there 3 hours. But you got a better chance then, man. Work the magic moments, man. Stop waiting for a budget just to spend money for a billboard when nobody still understands your product. Sheesh. All right. And there was another question Ms. J mentioned about this African artist. Def Jam does have an African artist that they signed him, and he had to cover everything. Like, he's a signed artist. He had to cover every single thing. His marketing, his promo, you name it, his album, every single thing he had to. And people be like, yo, what kind of deal is that? What kind of deal is that? Well, I'll tell you what kind of deal is that. That's a deal where he owes less. So every single dollar that he could use the vehicle to market and promo him, he gets to pocket a lot more because he don't owe them nothing. So give it take. Sometimes you got to be able to use the vehicles around you and not get used to just look like the vehicle, if you get my drift. I think I'm flowing a lot. But DJ Sam, let me scroll back up. DJ Sam asked a question, and then I'm gonna go into another video, scour the chat, and go through. I seen some came through here as well. But DJ Sam said something, and let me just get Golden's new release real quick. Set that up. This is dropping Tuesday. Check. This is a song called Creepin'. But DJ Sam, I'm all over the place. DJ Sam said in the chat, my biggest question, what determines what sounds or music / our individual ears like? And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, and anything in between, is called your demographic. You see, artists, we got this big problem where we be like take a street rapper, right? I rap about streets and hard life and all crime and all that, right? Just say that's my situation. And then in my head, I'd be like, yo, I rap for the guys on the corner. Artists, we do not pick our demographic. I'm going to say again, you don't pick your demographic. The only thing you pick is how you feel and think. And as you display your art, like an artist who throws paint on a canvas, as you display your art and you hang your art up, whoever walks by and says, wow, that touches me. I could feel his pain and his anger. That might be the school teacher who's Catholic, who preaches whatever. You never know your demographic. And that's when it comes to the individual ears of what's like, is understanding the demographic that comes to you, gravitates to you. Then you could get an idea of that. Until you really do that, you don't know. You know the demographic of what you like and what you think you push for, or what would make sense. I don't want to make it seem like that you're always wrong, because sometimes you're right. But the demographic that actually utilizes, exploits, listens, likes, shares, that's when you start rounding off your demographic. Because I might be a street dude talking street conversation and only college kids listen to my music. Then I found my demographic. Let's check this out. This is Creepin'. Golden. This is new. This is off the press. It's not even off the press. This is unheard yet. This is the first time you get a peek.
Can you keep it on the low? When you ready, let me know. Hit my phone, I won't go. Be my little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know. Can you keep it on the low? When you ready, let me know. Hit my phone, I won't go. Be my little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know. We're creeping on the low. Lose control. Go fast, go slow. We can put on the show. Be my little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know. We're creeping on the low. We don't gotta say much, we just lock eyes. When we be with the squad, but it's coded live. Ducked off, suited up, we on our time. We been creeping on the low, trying to play slide. Now I see you walking up, trying to feel the rush. Trying to whisper in my ear, you trying to make me blush. You been reaching for some hugs, you just gotta touch. Boy, you know you gotta chill, you just want to feel I'm just some real thick shit, you gotta have it. See me in your drink so much, you wanna grab it. Looking like you fiending for the kitty new habit. I'ma bend it over, cause you know you wanna smack it. We keep on chilling and vibing, and I don't ever say a peep. I'm real quiet, because in 1 or 2 hours we gon' meet up in the sheets. Can you keep it on the low? When you ready, let me know. Hit my phone, I'm on go. Be my little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know. We're creeping on the low. Lose control. Go fast, go slow. We can put on the show. Be my little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know. We're creeping on the low.
know. We can't be seen, gotta be incognito. Keep it discreet like tryna see through tinted windows. She got a nigga, but he don't know how to please her. All it took was one time for a repeat turn. She said each her, I love peaches, but hers is sweeter. Beat it up, got me exploding like a 2-liter. Speak a different language, we be talking in code. Her body look golden, I just watch it glow. Riding like Sierra, baby, losing control. Just spinning on my dick like a tornado. Always excited, you feel better every time, no denying. Big energy with two souls in alignment. We put it on the shoulders, press play, then we're whining.
Can you keep it on the low? When you ready, let me know. Hit my phone, I'm on go. Be my little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know we're creeping on the low. Lose control. Go fast, go slow. We can put on the show. Be my little secret. Ain't nobody gotta know we're creeping on the low.
That right there is gonna be dropping this Tuesday. Shout out to Golden on that right there. Creeping on low, people was feeling that one. Golden shows her versatility. Miss Jackson made a comment about Golden performing in New York, and this is true. This is true. When I got to see Golden out, anybody know Golden to see Golden? She performs a lot, and you know she invests in. Not only she got dancers, she invests in a set. She motivates a set. And I got to see her live in a crowd, you know, in a place that she's never been. Actually, the show got moved the day of the event. Like, it just got moved to a whole new location. But the magic in the moment is when she came through. Matter of fact, not only just the magic of the moment where people were able to... Okay, when you perform, right? I'm segue real quick. When you performing a record, right? You gotta realize that every second that you're on stage, there's tons of eyes watching you. Now, there's people that go on stage that you can see like, okay, you make pretty good music, but you don't invest yourself into your music. Performance, you have to invest yourself into the music. I can't go on stage and just be like, I break bread, ribs, $100 bills, pull up in Maseratis and did it with no deal. Like, people could see like, okay, he's not home with his music. He's not in his crib with his music. You got to be up there and you have to be your actual music. And that's one of the first starts of performance. Learn your set. Be in one with your music where it's genuine. Even if you mess up, it's genuine. It flows good. That's very important. But what I like about Golden was when she got off the stage, how she maneuvered through the crowd, and how when someone said, oh, I like your music, it wasn't even like, oh, thank you, and move around. There was an artist that night, and I'm gonna go into another misconception real quick. There was an artist that night. He was a little white kid. He had a really great stage performance. He had the crowd going and all that, and I was really interested in just hearing like what he got going on. Not to sign him because I think he had an edge because of how he looked. People weren't expecting it, which that's part of his marketing. But I was just curious, and when I went to the kid and I was like, yo, you got a good thing, he was like, yo, thanks, dude, and he just dapped me. And I was like, yo, he did that all night long. Bro, you don't know who you just dapped. You don't know what the situation could be. Just, yo, thanks. That's all it is. Yo, thanks, I appreciate it. It wasn't any like, yo, so what you do? Or who, like, so work the crowd, y'all. Work the crowd. Delamons, I see you. What's going on, Ghost Card? I see you. Amber Essence, I see you. Shout out to everybody that's just jumping on right now, and shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us. All right, another misconception we got, right? Artists saying this, like, yo, when I get my deal, you know, creative control, my masters, my publishing, you know what I'm saying, all that, they ain't getting none of that. All right, I know the internet has informed a lot of us of these words, like creative control, masters, publishing, you know, branding. Like, these words are nice and familiar, and you know, we read that, you know, it's important to own it. It's important. Listen, artists, when you're working with a record label who's saying they're gonna invest or are investing millions of dollars in you, it's not just your work no more. Y'all got a motherfucking agreement, okay? You not just gonna be in there, and I'm telling you this, you're not just gonna be in there talking about, yeah, I'm dropping what I want to drop. This is gonna be my single. No, it's not happening. That is unrealistic to have an investment at such large scale, thinking you're gonna do whatever you want to do. I once had to tell an artist in Def Jam's building who actually said this in a meeting. I said, yo, bro, you know what you just told him? You know what you just told him? Man, I could do this on my own. Because they're looking at it, if you want all that control, which you have now, and you still ain't make this $1 million check that I'm going to write, and I have no say-so, go do it on your own. Go do it on your own. You know what I'm saying? Ms. Golden said, love to SMG. Thank you for always trusting. Yo, shout out to Golden. Shout out to Golden. You know, Miss J, I gotta give it to Miss J. Like when we first was launching SMG, Shoe Music Group, she was like, yo, would you sign Golden? I'm like, yo, I like her, yo, she's really dope. Miss J was like, yo, that's the artist I want to bring. Like, so we most definitely believe in you, and you continue to grow, and you continue to do it. So most definitely do that. But that's one of the biggest misconceptions. Like, you automatically gonna get creative control. You're gonna own your masters and your publishing. Now, as I was saying this, and we're gonna go into a Miss Jackson submission after this. This is a Sweat called Sweat featuring Vibes. So y'all getting a lot of exclusive. And I ain't going front. If this was any other record label, y'all dropping all these teasers and exclusives, record labels would have been like, oh hell no, Golden, we are not playing Creep today. Miss Jackson, we are not playing. No, we not playing Sweat. We not playing none of those. But at SMG, we do things a little different. But I got a question while I was talking. Shout out to my other friend. I see Pedro in here a lot. Pedro, he said I could say his name. He actually sends a lot of anonymous questions. I don't know if I was supposed to say that part. But Pedro, thank you for saying I could say your name. Shout out to Pedro. Venezuela's in the building. We getting a lot of internationals. Venezuela. So Pedro said, I mentioned masters and publishing. Why do the labels want that? And he asked why the labels want that. And I'm going to paint a quick picture for y'all, because I'm really talkative today. I was really sleepy till I started the show. The show woke me up. Now, people might say, yo, it's unfair. Why labels want to own my masters? Why they want to own my publishing? You know why they want to? Because you are a gamble. And I'm not pro-label, y'all. I am pro-business. And I didn't understand it, because at one time I used to argue, how dare they want to own my masters? How dare they want my publishing? They just want to milk me. And then when I started to do business and artists come to me and say, yo, I'm the one, yo. I'm telling you, I could save hip-hop, bro. I could bring us back, bro. Me and you gonna be rich, yo, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, word, we could be rich. Like, what's your plan? Well, I need you to record me, bro. Right? And after you record me, I need you to promo me, bro. And after you promo me, shoot my video, bro. And after we shoot the video, you know what I'm saying, you distribute me, get me out on all the platforms. You know what I mean? You do all that stuff for me, right? And I'll be like, word, okay. And then what I get out of that? I pay you once we blow. You pay me once we blow. You what? You pay me? So you want me to pay all this with the possibility of nothing. So then labels are like, listen, all right, you know what? Then we own your masters and your publishing. The bad part about the labels is when the agreement starts to pay out, they be like, nah, we gonna keep your shit. we keeping your shit. Now that's messed up. But now me being in the business as deep and as long as I have been, I get the concept of having something. You know what I'm saying? Having something. And people always say the music industry is horrible, you know, when it comes to that. Every industry with money is horrible. Every industry with money is horrible when it comes to money. If I take a loan out to pay the mortgage, I could pay it for 28 years. And on the 29th year, I'm closed out and I paid it all, but I lost my job and I can't. The bank taking all that. Woof. Forget my 29 years. They taking all that. Your car, you finance your car. You miss a payment, they taking that. You don't pay the light bill, woof, out of here. I don't care if it's your house is gone. The industry is no different from any industry with money, y'all. And that's a big misconception. Let's go into this slip featuring Vibes with CJ. And I'm going to check the chat to see what's going on. I see the emails is bubbling as well. But let's get this going, y'all. Let us know what you think.
Okay, yo. Like, Slip, you don't never talk before your songs and shit. Shit. Fuck it.
Nigga been too cool, just using these tools. See, I cannot lose one trying to get rich. Only got 3 rules, don't talk on my fan, don't talk on my kids, don't talk on my bitch. I walk on this shit, who do it like this? I flip all scripts trying to ruin my vision. Words of a vet, nigga live in the wreck. Only time I swear that's when I'm working on fitness. Lately it's me and the kiddos. Fold on rain for a checkup. Used to really get sentimental. Heavy is the head with the crown. I've been at these pounds. Nigga had to slim down like Lizzo. Juggling kids in a 12-hour shift. If you ain't my chick, get the fuck off my dick. My vision on lock. I don't strut on no fence. Don't come for the kid. Now I'm popping my shit, low P. You sweat today? Little bitch, you sweat today? Who's scared who putting in work? Blood on my shirt, who sweat to me? You don't shell for the recipe. You'll never get the best of me. Round with it like Pleasure P. Round with me like Miss Jason Trash like let's go. Then I hit her right back like tenfold. I've been sipping this Jack, no Miss Rose. Queen died, I ain't got no big bro. Yeah, I'm feeling myself and I feel good. Used to run down tap and I still could. But I'm running on tracks, getting whipped on my back by taxes. The addict for the moves. I'm developing the habit, a medic when I'm mad. Still got drive, a mechanic in the lab. No fear in my mind.
DJ Sam,
but I've been
salute.
that guy. Had to open my eyes and reveal my shine. Doors closed on me and I shoot out the room. Light this bitch up, then I jump off the roof. Who put me on? I'ma need to see proof. Put a scope on me, let me analyze you like you sweat today? Little bitch, you sweat today? Who scared who putting in work? Blood on my shirt, who sweat to me? You don't shell for the recipe. You'll never get the best of me. Round with it like Pleasure P. Round with me like
can you grind with me? Who putting in work? I'm guessing time will see. Been on my job just like a 9 to 5. Just sweating, sweating, sweating like a 9 to 5. Just sweating, sweating, sweating. Can you grind with me? Who putting in work? I'm guessing time will see. Been on my job just like a 9 to 5. Just sweating, sweating, sweating like a 9 to 5.
sweat today? Little bitch, you sweat today? Who's scared who putting in work? Blood on my shirt, who sweat to me? You don't shell for the recipe. You'll never get the best of me. Round with it like Pleasure P. Round with me like.
That right there was Sweat, Slip featuring Vibes. Golden said, yo, he might be up in the features. Yeah, he might. I don't know. I gotta check that out. I like the vibe on that one. People feeling that one. Miss J made a comment about don't piss the labels off because they'll shelf you. And that is true. Labels will shelf you. And people think, why would a label shelf their artists? Like, what sense does it make to shelf an artist? Well, they could write you up. They could not write you up. They could write you off as taxes, which they're going to do anyway at the end of the year for the expenses. And they also could tie you up. So it's like, all right, you want to play with us? We can play with you because you're just an investment. You're like a product. You are a product. And sometimes you leave something on the shelf like, all right, this product is not working. Business people could cut their losses quick. You know what I'm saying? Supply and demand business. We get emotionally attached to the situations because when we're signing a deal or something, they're like, yo, we love you, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, corporate, especially a lot of people that get signed to labels, never deal with corporate. It's rare you deal with corporate, like the people who are doing the submissions, making sure you deal with the A&R, who's the creative sense. But then corporate will be like, F that. Project done, we'll move right on. People, I can't believe it was all love. No, it was love with you and your A&R or the person you was touched. But when you're working with a major label, you don't speak to corporate at all. That does not happen. Shout out to everybody who's going on. We're going to go into one more. I said I was going to give 5 misconceptions. So far we went with 4. First one was just because they're A&R doesn't mean they could sign you. The second one was signing $1 million deal. What does that really mean if you sign $1 million deal? Of course, it's just an advancement, which means it's a loan. So that was a misconception. The other one was a deal comes with a budget. No, you got to have a good Schedule A to really get a good budget. Even if you go viral, you got to have a consistency across somewhat of your catalog in order to get a big budget. You might get some, but you might not get a big one. The other ones was creative control, masters, and publishing. Just because you know what they are and people say you should have them. If you're going into a record label, chances are you're not gonna get them. If you do get a percentage, you are blessed. But negotiating that is the key. What people don't do is negotiate. They don't. It's like, nah, it ain't good, and they move on. People need to, that's an art, and I think we need to experience and explore negotiation a little bit further. All right, we're gonna go into this other one, Roller Creations. This is a Johnny Boy Paper Chaser. Let's check this video out real quick, y'all, and we're gonna keep it safe. If you got a business question, send it in.
Original Ruler Creation, right here. All for that money. Yeah, stack it up. Paper chaser, paper chaser, chaser. Paper chaser, 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 paper chaser, chaser. Paper chaser, chaser, paper chaser, chaser. Paper chaser, chaser, paper chaser, chaser. Paper chaser, chaser, paper chaser, chaser.
I don't wanna make money, cause money on my mind. Keep it real, please don't waste my time. I gotta kill beats, yeah, to try to make a living. People go hate, I don't even worry about it. I just do beat, live life to the fullest though. Would you mad at me, cause yeah, I'm getting money though. Your girl probably ain't.
While this is happening, I want to pose a question to anybody listening. Anybody listening. My question is, as far as your art, your career, or your business, what is that one thing that you need to get over? What's that one hump that's blocking you? Whatever it is you're doing, what's that one hump? I'd like to hear that from y'all.
Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. This ain't friend shit. This is work shit.
Paper chaser, chaser, paper chaser, chaser. Paper chaser, chaser, paper chaser, chaser. Paper chaser, paper chaser, chaser. Paper chaser, chaser, paper chaser, chaser. Paper chaser, chaser, paper chaser, chaser. Paper chaser, chaser, paper chaser, chaser. I'm out here on my motherfucker hustle with my grind, nigga. I don't give a fuck because I pull that lyrical trigger. Nigga straight up bleeding. I don't give a fuck. It's all for the greenery. Yo, I do this till I fucking DIE. Yo, I just be motherfucking smashing, getting paper. I don't give a fuck because I love the fucking big toy that clap. Neither fucking leaking. I don't give a fuck because the answer's what I'm seeking. Yeah, it's happy motherfucking day. You see I be hard double. I like that move, boy. That don't fucking fuck because it's all about the motherfucking ends in it. One nigga, yo, I got the motherfucking keep on hustling, nigga. Paper chaser, paper chaser, chaser. Paper chaser, chaser, paper chaser, chaser. Paper chaser, chaser, paper chaser, chaser. Paper chaser, chaser, paper chaser, chaser.
That right there was Johnny Boy, Paper Chaser. That right there was Paper Chaser, Johnny Boy. We got a few more videos lined up. We got a few more submissions lined up. We're gonna go into, I believe this is called Jeepers Creepers. We got a Jeepers Creepers Part 2 joint. We're about to cue that up real quick. Let me get that going. Miss Jackson said, did Diddy's son get a deal to keep his masters? All right, so even before Diddy was going through all his court stuff with all his very interesting situations, my boy Sincere was shopping his son to try to get a deal at Republic Records. Now people might wonder, like, why would he shop his son to get a deal? Because sometimes, even though you might have the ability to do something, just because you have the ability to do it might not work with you. And that was the concern with working with his father. But the bad part about it is, because that was his father, a lot of labels didn't want to look at or go work with him. And getting his masters wasn't even a concern, because I don't even think he wanted his masters. He just wanted to do a deal, because they was having, I think, Love Records / like Bad Boy, because they were just using the name as marketing, especially with the record which was a really big record in New York, with Kodak Black on it. That was a really good record. But that was the argument. That was one of the biggest arguments. They was like, yeah, it was dope, but Kodak Black is on the record. Like, could the record do it on its own? And that was a big question that the labels always was concerned with. Like, yeah, we know we could get the acclaim of him being his son, and the record itself was dope, because he was like a little Sean Combs. His whole energy, and the marketing that they were using was like a whole little Sean Combs type of situation. But he didn't even want his masters. He really didn't want his masters. People want their masters after it matures, and that's something that a lot of people don't take the time to allow their masters to do, is mature. They want their masters now, instead of using it as leverage to get something. And that's one of the biggest issues I see a lot, is that. Shout out to everybody that's on. I'm getting a few text messages saying that the live got cut. If you don't, let me know if everybody on Instagram, you seeing the live. I'm getting messages right now, people saying, yo, your live is cut. It looks like I'm on, but funny thing, I can't go on my own live. So they cut the live for me and said I can't go on. So I don't know if everybody got that, but we're gonna keep this set going. If you got any business questions on, Miss J said I see you. That's interesting, because I can't even go on my own live, as Sport Brooklyn going on Shoe Studio page is saying live has ended. So I don't know what that is, but anyway, we're gonna keep this set going. Yo, Face to Face, you are up next. We're gonna go into this Jeeper Creepers joint, and I'm gonna see if I can get this fixed. But let's check this out, y'all. Let us know what you think.
Creepers creeping in, stealing the grin, cold as sin. One more step and the room goes still. He came for the crown, I came for the kill. Slow burn, heartbeat loud. One gets up when the other goes down. Yeah. Piano notes fall like rain. Only one name leaves a chain. All of creation, take the throne. Jeepers creepers, all alone. Ruler creation, win this fight. Winner takes all. Tonight. Ruler creation, take the throne. Jeepers creepers, all alone. Ruler creation, win this fight. Winner takes all. Tonight. Yeah. Jeepers creeper swings too wild. Ruler moves smooth, mean and style. Left hand jab, right hand freeze. Backs him up like a summer breeze. He bites that dust on a velvet line. Roller stands tall, claims what's mine. Slow burn, heartbeat loud. One gets up when the other goes down. Yeah. Piano notes fall like rain.
Shout out to everybody that's on right now. I don't know. I don't know the artist name, but the name of the actual song is Roller Creations versus Jeepers Creepers. So I'm not sure if there's an artist behind that or not. Ms. J said, I like it. I like it. We're gonna set up the face the music joint. This is called No I'm Not. But yes, I am going to be playing this joint. Shout out to Face the Music. Shout out to everybody that submitted music today. Most definitely dope energy. Great questions. We do have another question from the chat, but we're going to go into this Face the Music joint, and we're going to come right back, y'all. Check it out.
Man, he's a hitter, he's a shooter. No, I'm not. Don't tell a story. Rick the ruler, young bro, get up off my block. Man, he's a hit and barracuda. No, I'm not. Just cause you got 100 ops don't mean I got 100 ops. They left the back door open, still I'm picking all the locks. Your grill is always open, man, she's sucking all the cocks. They passed up on that throwback and they got me for a watch. Man, rest in peace the dog, but bro, I throw 100 shots. I caught back on them killers and I postured on my spot. That fly that's on the wall, man, he about to catch a swat. My queen at the Olympics running, giving all she got. I got a hitman on the watch, now watch me clear the block. Thieving on my porch to get you buried at the stop. I pray for the release of all my hitters on the clock. I pray for the release of all my hitters on the clock. I'm burying my story, so you got to make a plot. XO on the bottles, go heavy on the throttles, and fuck your favorite models. Go pumping out the grotto with Vivato, get a Clato, get my OG from the Bay and get Sativa from the Brado. Go living by the G code, ain't never been a question for me. Did my time for time and ain't nobody got arrested for me. Money is a blessing for me, now nobody's stressing for me. I'm here at the point where I just blow through all these sessions, homie. Like Master P, I'm put the tanks on them. Like Baby Deuce, I'm breaking banks on them. Guns, it's just a normal part of safety. I'ma run it till these motherfuckers make me turn. Man, he's a hitter, he's a shooter. No, I'm not. Don't tell a story. Rick the ruler, young bro, get up off my block. Man, he's a hit and barracuda. No, I'm not. Just cause you got 100 ops don't mean I got 100 ops.
That right there was Face the Music. Shout out to Face the Music. Speaking of live performances, he's always live performing. He be there with the people, and he be creating his own situations. He's gonna be in Venice Beach Sunday, so if you out that way, most definitely tap in. Come check him out. We getting close to the end of the night, y'all. We getting really close to the end of the night. We got another submission. This is from Larry Harvey. The Rising, this is called. Let me pull this up real quick and get that situated. It's an official music video. We're gonna check that out. One of the questions that came in, I think it's Linda Tuwalo. Linda Tuwalo. I'm not too sure if I'm saying that wrong. Please forgive me, Linda, if you're listening right now. But the question is, you speak a lot of A&Ring. How did you start A&Ring, and was it hard? Good question. Now, how I got into A&Ring was officially A&R. I was doing artist development for a long time. You know, I'm an artist myself, so I was always helping artists. When I first launched the studio, the record label was Shoe Studio Music Group. That was the first record label, and we put out an album. Actually, that album right there that's on the wall was one of the first compilations, because I was using the old method. Your first release is a compilation. Put a bunch of artists, see who listens to it, who likes it, then that's the artist to focus on, then you focus on, you know, that was the old way, right? But what got me into truly, I was doing A&R work, but as a A&R consultant working with all the record labels, it came down to getting an artist signed, like I mentioned earlier. Getting an artist signed. Def Jam was seeing a lot of the things that I was doing on my personal self with my studio and the work that I was doing with artists, and they gave me an agenda. They said, we're looking for this particular type of artist, this particular sound, female, Lauryn Hill vibe, could sing, could rap, we're like a songwriter, can you find that? I got the call on Monday. Tuesday, I reached out to Mama Sincere, who met a girl that happened to be in Empanada Mama singing. He just met her, got a number, and met her at a food spot. I said, you got her number? He called her. She came to the studio on Tuesday. When we got to the studio on Tuesday, she said, yo, I could sing, but I never recorded a record. I never put no music out, never did nothing. I said, would you be wanting to? I told her the situation over at Def Jam. She said, yeah. Sincere was like, you know what? Let me start writing. As he was writing the song for her, I was help A&R coaching how to deliver the song. We got the beat made. We recorded it. I engineered it. We recorded 2 songs that night. Just 2 songs. That's why I got the call Monday. We recorded on Tuesday. I walked her into a meeting on Wednesday, and she got a deal. And that was what really sparked me as an A&R consultant. Once you make something happen, you are solidified in it. And that's not the only person that actually got signed. Got a few other people signed, but that's how I go. And yes, it is a hard business to get into it because you have to make something happen in order to be solidified as an A&R. You have to make a deal happen for it to be recognized. Like, you can still be an A&R without it. You can't, and don't get me wrong, being an A&R don't have to be with the majors. If you could make an artist and get an artist signed and do some work with them, I don't care what scale it is, from independent, grassroots, small label, anything, that's what solidifies you as an A&R. Alright, y'all, let's go into, and when I say solidify, I mean entitled, because some people just luck up. They don't got no skill, they don't got no sense to work with everybody. So when I say solidify, I just mean the official title, not the work ethic, not the true meaning, not being able to balance business and working with an artist. That takes true heart. That's the true heart of it. Everything else is just a title. So, but if you got any more business questions or A&R questions, we did get in the chat that they missed some of the questions, so I'll do a recap after this video of some of the misconceptions that people have in the music business. We went over 5, and in between we had a lot of great questions. So if you got any business questions, you can send it right there to the desk at sportbrooklyn.com before we close out. After this one, we probably got 2 more songs that we're gonna go to, and we're gonna close the night out. So this one right here now is Larry Harvey. This is called The Rising. Let's check it out, y'all.
Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they wanna take me down and I'ma hit them with the up. See the passion in my power, ain't no coward in my cup. And this life is what I'm driving, there's a flower in my truck. Now it's time to get it poppin' and I just wanna erupt. How did I make it this far where half my old art was corrupt? Now I gotta thank my plug, cause all of this was out of heart. And I told them I'm not finished cause I didn't even start. Why would I send out the shots when I can send out my remarks? How can you try to kill iron when you only throwing darts? Yeah, I always failed in school, it doesn't mean I wasn't smart. Cause you can see I'm standing here and it's my time to make my mark. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. See, the only thing that matters is the matters in my mind. See, I'm fly like constellations, it's amazing, yeah, it's fine. And the land is where I shine, they penny wise, I'm dropping dimes. And tonight I'm making tides while I'm cutting down the tides. So just cut with all the lies, cause they'll let it be the truth. I can sing it from the top and say that I'm the Amaru. It's the Nexus on the mic, so come together, yeah, it's true. Cause I'm flowing like the ocean when I'm coming out the blue. And if I was Mr. Green, I guarantee they have a clue. And this is forever Larry, and the sound is over too. And I'm living through the music, cause the music's what I do. So don't you ask me where I'm going, cause I go where I pursue. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up. Yeah, they really wanna stop it, but we bout to live it up.
That right there was Larry Harvey, The Rising. I was about to say Live It Up because that's what I heard a lot. I like the energy on that one right there. I like the rhyme pattern. It's a little difficult to keep the energy up in that rhyme pattern and not lose people. So I would have made the song a little bit shorter, just a little bit shorter, and keep the chorus driven. But dope music anyway. I want to send a big shout out to Patricia Groves. That's the OG right there. She's certified gangster. So I want to make sure everybody know. Make sure you be light. I'm protected. You know what I'm saying? I got OGs. People call me an OG, but I got OGs too. And she gangster. She gangster. Yeah, she old school Bushwick gangster. Like, it's a long story. But shout out to I know she's giggling right now. Shout out to Pat. I see you, Pat. I love you. All right, y'all. We gonna close it out. I did get another question, but I'm not giving the trolls no energy today. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of that. We've been getting a lot of energy. People DMing saying foolishness. People actually texting the desk line. It's crazy. But I want to send a shout out to everybody that submitted music. Make sure y'all keep y'all push going, man, and work the stuff. I am going to do the recap of what we spoke about earlier, just to let everybody know what we touched on today. It is so weird. I've been getting a lot of weird, like if I don't even want to give the energy because it's been a really great night. I don't want to close it, but the email that I just got is like who are you, bro? Like, who are you? And it's sad because this is what artists face daily, like the trolls, the nonsense, and there's a demographic of people who, like how we as creators want to create and put out music, they wake up with the idea of like trying to spark something, like that's their drive. So be careful of that, y'all, because that can't take you off your theme. Yo, L Cam, have a good night. Good night to all. Yo, what's going on? Ron Randy, my man La, shout out to La. But to recap what we spoke about, the misconceptions in the music industry, just because they're A&R doesn't mean they could sign you. And A&R has to prove himself to the label because he might have a bad track record, or they have a superstar A&R who all the great artists want to go to, and they're gonna bank on him. So just because they're A&R, that don't mean they're a bad person. That they just because they can't, they probably can help you in other ways, but they can't just sign you. Signing $1 million deal doesn't mean you just signing $1 million deal. We broke down the understanding of what the loans and the word recoupable, which is very important in your contract, especially if they give you a big advance, meaning they're going to put a lot more money to recoup that money. So they're going to put you on a bigger hole. So that's the second one. The third one, when it comes to a deal, doesn't mean you're going to get a budget. Just because you sign a record deal don't mean you get a budget. There's a thing called the Schedule A, which they'll calculate how much money you made, and they'll gauge how much money you made in reference to how much money they're going to invest early, because they don't want to lose out in their investment. So just because you get a deal don't mean you got a budget. Creative control, masters, and publishing, just because you know what they are and we know how important that is, does not mean you're gonna get them. That does not mean that. When you got people investing millions or thousands of dollars into you, there's something called collateral. They need something to hold against their investment just in case you don't recoup or make an advancement towards a profit. And what that is, ownership of some of your stuff. So you're not just gonna get it. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, but 99.9% of the times, they're gonna be putting that in a chokehold somehow, unless you negotiate wisely. And the last, I didn't say 5. I just did 4. We had so much of a good conversation. We didn't. He said, "Did you get Shutter Island?" I just got Shutter Island. Yeah, I just got Shutter Island. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this one, Miss J, and then I'm gonna close it out with Shutter Island. I'm gonna play this one called Scotty Bricks, Do or Die, and then I'm gonna play Shutter Island, and then we're gonna close the night out. But I didn't get to 5. I just realized that I didn't get to 5. I just did 4, and one of the fifth big misconception that artists have is thinking that it's the label's job to market and promote you. That is a very big misconception. The label's job is to market and promote the product, right? The product. And what the product is the base of the label. Now, most labels, they're gonna promote and push their artists in their particular ways, but it's not guaranteed. What I tell artists, right, the big misconception of that is they would want their label to promote and push them. Now, you might gravitate to an audience that spins off from that, but then it goes back to the label's marketing. Now, I'm gonna say this, and here at Shoe Music Group, I'm very particular. When I know what I know, I'm very particular, and I try to be strategic to make sure that we could get good demographics and eyes on our artists. But I'm gonna give you an example. Say, for instance, on my Spud Brooklyn page, I had this question. Actually, I had this conversation 2 days ago with an artist who says, "Yo, bro, you always hit me up on Shoe Studios page, but not on your Spud Brooklyn page where you got more people." And what I tried to explain to him is me putting you on your my Spud Brooklyn page draws a crowd to my page as Spud Brooklyn, which not really helps you. But Shoe Studio, which stands as an entity, not an individual, is a better gravitation for true people to appreciate who you are. And that's one of the biggest mistakes with marketing promo. Sometimes we want to go where there's a big demographic of people, but we got to realize the traffic is not going there for you. You just happen to be there and it goes to them. So what I was trying to tell him was, yeah, it may help you, but it also might help me more because of your viewership and how low it is. I'm not saying, I wasn't trying to diss him, but I was like, the 5 or 10 people who went to your page initially, now they're like traffic to my page, you might lose them to me because they see I got a lot more going on and they're not there for you. So you got to be really careful with that. And here at Shoe Music, we try to be very particular. I really try to be particular when I'm marketing and promoting artists, that I'm really trying to gather their standalone audience. So it's not like they just come in because, hey, yo, Spud posted it. Nah, I really want to build, and I really have been focusing on Shoe Studios page, which is the home page for everything Shoe, as a standalone. I want it as a standalone to help market artists. So when you come there, you're not coming there just for Shoe Music. You coming there to see what Shoe is doing with other people. And that's very important. So I just gave away one of my personal marketing things of what I do. Occasionally I'll put it in my story for other people, but I try hard not to just lock people in. And then if I really see the engagement could work, I still do it. But that's why this particular artist, I never did it, which I can do, because if I really want to try to market Spud Brooklyn, I'll just accept everybody's tag and everything everybody said and try to steal some viewership, right? That's a good way to do it. But we're gonna close the night out. I'm gonna go into this Scotty Bricks joint, Do or Die, and then we're gonna close it out with Shutter Island. Shout out, I see you, my dude. Shout out to 4K HD, salute to you. We're gonna close it out with your song Shutter Island, but let's go into this one real quick and we're gonna get the night to a closure.
You only get one shot in this life, nigga. You gotta take that bitch, do or die. RP Alamo, RP Nipsey, let's get it. Sitting thinking how I cried so many tears. All I did was either locked or doing bids. All they wanted was to win. And if I call you bro, then you can. Wrong or right, I'm staying with him to the end. Made the church say amen. This nigga shot Alamo by the crib. Nephew and never see his dad again. I'ma kill him for the kid. And even though I'm mad it wasn't speaking, I just thought I told you niggas wasn't friends. Why you showing where you live? In my city where I'm from, you keep a pipe. Cause these haters never wanna see you bright. They'll kill you for your shine. I go to sleep clutching every night. Cause I know that I'm not living right. They can try me every time. So I put my heart and soul in the stew. We don't got shit to lose, but sometime we can live like get a fly. Mom told me when your shot comes, take it, baby, cause it won't stay around. One chance, do or die. Little brother, where we at and where we been, bro. It'll tell you, yeah, we came from a shithole. We wasn't broke, nigga, we was piss poor. I mean down bad, no piss pot a window. We was starving, taking all our school meals home. Now we blew a couple racks, about to get more. Plug Cardi got the pounds by the shitload. Flip that, call him right back, I need 6 more. Ain't no sneaking on my block, we here tiptoes. Ran VZ them, known to let some clips go. If my shit hold 12, he catch 10 hoes. Ain't no 6-9s over here, only 6 foes. How you sit up on the stand, but you 10 toes? If you snitch, you gotta die, that's how shit go. If he play with my bread, some skillets at his eggs and a men on his head, now he French toast. Sitting thinking how I cried so many tears. All I did was either locked or doing bids. All they wanted was to win. And if I call you bro, then you can. Wrong or right, I'm staying with him to the end. Made the church say amen. This nigga shot, I'm all by the crib. Nephew and never see his dad again. I'ma kill him for the kid. And even though I'm mad, it wasn't speaking. I just thought I told you niggas wasn't friends. Why you showing where you live? In my city where I'm from, you keep a pipe. Cause these haters never wanna see you bright. They'll kill you for your shine. I go to sleep clutching every night. Cause I know that I'm not living right. They can try me every time. So I put my heart and soul in the stew. We don't got shit to lose, but sometimes we can live like Superfly. Mom told me when your shot comes, take it, baby, cause it won't stay around. One chance, do or die. Been the king of this rap shit, so crown me. Won't forget how I started rapping, niggas clown. Now I'm shitting on them niggas, word it down. If you got fear in your heart, stay from round. How you real but don't ride, that's astounding. My whole circle put in work, there's no lounge. You don't swim in this water, then you drown. We all Project Pirates, nigga, we need bounce. Street facts, if he talking funny, get his teeth cracked. No keep sweat, bro, it's on the floor, hope your team strapped. Spinner block, now he on the news, he had a mishap. Kick though, Glocks in each hand, where your cheese at? We need that. If you run some games, then it's free set. Chop and hit him 50 times quick like a speed bat. We hit the lid, let's post some foes where that lean at. Grab a bitch, put my dick where her spleen at. Sitting thinking how I cried so many tears. All I did was either locked or doing bids. All they wanted was to win. And if I call you bro, then you can. Wrong or right, I'm staying with him to the end. Made the church say amen. This nigga shot, I'm all by the crib. Nephew and never see his dad again. I'ma kill him for the kid. And even though I'm mad, it wasn't speaking. I just thought I told you niggas wasn't friends. Why you showing where you live? In my city where I'm from, you keep a pipe. Cause these haters never wanna see you bright. They'll kill you for your shine. I go to sleep clutching every night. Cause I know that I'm not living right. They can try me every time. So I put my heart and soul in the stew. We don't got shit to lose, but sometimes we can live like Superfly. Mom told me when your shot comes, take it, baby, cause it won't stay around. One chance, do or die.
I ain't gonna hold you. I like that one. I like that one. You see the A&R me, right? The A&R me would have been like, yo, I know that beat probably was your town's vibe, wherever you from. You know what I'm saying? I know that's your town vibe. But if you get them like those real musical, like Nipsey beats, you know what I'm saying? You give them those real Nipsey type vibe beats, like get into that Nipsey pocket with that same, like don't change nothing you doing, family. Talk your talk, the way you talk your lingo. We not interrupting that. We just want to, give a little different vibration. He could do something. That's just the A&R me. That's just the A&R me. Because I'm listening to him and he talking. And Miss J says something. That's how you embody a basic beat. And that's real talk. That's real talk. It was a clean, simple. I bet his man down the block made it. You know what I'm saying? And artists like that, right? You see how he shot his video? I know artists that be like, I ain't shooting no video like that. I need shooting grassroots videos, especially in your town. You become the superhero in your town. That's how you build your demographic, bro. Like he could tear his town down. He could take his town down, but I would most definitely go into, I would be like, yo, let's put some real tracks behind what you got going on. That was the first joint right there, first time submission. I actually gonna reach out to them. I'm very curious to know what's going on with them. Very curious. I like what he was saying. I was like, my man said I was fucked down bad. I ain't have a pot to piss in or a window. I felt his pain. But anyway, y'all, shout out to everybody that's going. Shout out on the app, man. This is another Wednesday. Most likely we're gonna have Is It a Smash next week. I'm still working on some A&Rs. How many people on right now on the live? I can't see who's it, but on the live. Shout out to Golden. Shout out to 4K. I see you. Shout out to Miss J. I hope you heal better, my brother. Zeros. I see you, Tim, as well as Duncan J. So I want to share something, right? I recently had the Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Anytime I had the Good, the Bad, the Ugly, I brought an executive in. The last one we had was with Mozzie at Def Jam. Shout out to Mozzie at Def Jam. I was with him all day today. But anyway, he sat here and he said, yo, I cracked the joke. He said, yo, don't give me just generic questions, right? So we had Mozzie from Def Jam on the show. After the show, I was so mad that, yo, I didn't even ask no good questions. Like, I brought this guy here, blah, blah, blah. There was one girl on the show, Something Love. Something Love. I don't remember when our show was. It was like 3 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, 2 months ago we did the show with him. And one artist continuously reached out to him. Now, not saying she got a deal, but he's working with her. And you know what he said to me? There ain't nobody hit me. Nobody hit me. One artist hit him. And he was like, yo, I work with her. She got some stuff to work on. There was artists that he said he liked live on the show. This is guy from Def Jam said, yo, I like that artist. And you artists, you have to seize those moments when you in these situations, because now he working with artists, and yeah, they got some work to do. And I don't want to say chances are they're not going to get signed. He's not pushing to sign them, but he's taking their calls. He's working with them. She got a fucking A&R friend now from the show that's answering the calls, having meetings with him. He's giving them stuff to do, trying to get them features, working with them. And so take these opportunities, y'all. I know we be on 100 lives and there be different people, but you never know. Just like that show, this chat could be the magic chat. Like, there could be a lot going on. You never know who's listening, who's watching, and who I bring on. So I'm trying to bring some more A&Rs on, but it's hard. It's hard because they don't trust live setups, and then they have to go through their label to get clearance from PR, from the PR department. Anyway, again, just know and seize every moment, y'all. Seize every moment. So I'm trying to get that again. I'm trying to get my man from Warner here. We're just waiting to see if public relations clears him. But the next time, I'm just saying this to the 5 that's on right now. The next time I bring somebody, y'all, like, work y'all magic. Work out magic. Get a phone number, get an email, get something, because it could still branch what you're doing. And I got a relation with him, so if I got an artist or something, like, I already sent him the catalog to all the artists that I have. He listened. He actually was saying, he was just told, we were talking about Golden. He was saying how she reminds him of like a West Coast Biggie, like a female version of Biggie. How gritty but witty she is. Yeah, he's my friend. But burning the candle on two ends makes a lot more happen. So if I bring somebody here, please work y'all magic, bro. I brought the person here for y'all because sometimes I guess y'all don't want to hear it from me, or it gets redundant. So work y'all magic the next time, please. So know your boundaries. Push some boundaries. And please, y'all, break some boundaries. Consistency is the key. So you could be consistent all you want, but proficiency is the doorway. Proficiency is the doorway. You can have a key to nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So, consistency is the key, but proficiency is the doorway. Don't keep doing something that does not make sense, because it won't make sense. And it damn sure won't make sense. Shout out to everybody that's on right now, man. Much love. We're going to close it out. This is 4K HD. Shutter Island. And yes, my brother, we need a part 2. We need don't even do a part 2. Just give us the version now, because we know the transitions after this, especially me, I know the transitions after this type of situation just don't go away. Have a good night, y'all. Keep safe.
I thank God for that case. He came through, say today. Shutter Island, LA. It wasn't long ago. I was in that cell, whipping meals in khaki sandy bags, bowl, spoon, and plastic cup. Tell my brothers that this life is rough. Cold world, bundle up. Lights out at 11. Only came up for like 60 minutes. My family praying, trying to keep me lifted. I had to make it out the way I seen it. Swine flu, try to keep us segregated. Try to break me down, but my foundation sound. Toothbrush size of my pinky finger. Cold cell without a heater. Stainless steel sinking toilet. Rosary, faith lifted. Bible only book I'm peeping. DA praying guilty verdicts, but an interception caused diversion.
I had to stay humble, I'm bruised like a rotten fruit. I'm locked in this cage, I'm showing animal rage. It's hard to deal with the pain. Knees hurt from when I pray. My smile clear up the rain. Need a broom to sweep up the hate. Shutter Island is where I lay. I couldn't be the one to fumble. Don't trip, bro, the speaker cover. Spectating how they speculating. I'ma always be the one they hated. 2022 was the year I skated. I know they take patience. I know that's my issue. I done sat in court so many times. Told my mama I miss you. She proud of me, she tearing up a box full of tissue. The goal was freedom. Checking flags, a couple bags. No more visits through this glass. I left that shit up in my past. Primo said, never take your foot up off that gas. The altitude was negative. I had to Jimmy Neutron and blast off. I had to go blast off. My mind bruised like a rotten fruit. I'm locked in this cage. I'm showing animal rage. It's hard to deal with this pain. Knees hurt from when I pray. My smile clear up the rain. Need a broom to sweep up the hate. Shutter Island is where I lay. Shutter Island I lay. I thank God for that case. I thank God for that case. Shutter Island I lay. They said you'll never make it out of Shutter Island. It's me and FOMO.